Hello everyone, my name is PythonGB and welcome back to another episode on the Hermitcraft Season 5 server. Thank you so much for joining me and indeed for the crazy amount of support you have been showing for this series. Once again, smashing over 1,000 likes on all of the videos, which is just ridiculous. Thank you so much for that, my friends. Now, today we're going to be slowing it down a little bit because I thought it'd be quite nice to have a bit of a tour of someone else's base. In this case, it's going to be Welsknight. We're going to be touring each other's bases, showing off what we've been doing to each other, and yeah, I think you're going to like it. I think you're going to like it, my friends. But yeah, today's fan art, ladies and gentlemen, comes from a user by the name of Big Yeti 2210, and he decided to sketch out my Minecraft creeper character, saying it would be nice to have some wildlife in regard to one of the previous episodes where I was saying we should have some fan art of some villagers acting as wildlife, and as you can see, they're on the floor crouching around. I love the style of the villagers, just their faces, man. It's just hilarious, man. I love it so much. Thank you very much, Big Yeti. I really do appreciate it. If you guys want to send in your fan art, you can do so using the email address on the screen. You can also send it in through Twitter if you so wish. And yeah, you'll have a chance of yours being used and your name shouted out. Since the last episode, I have done a bunch of stuff. Just to quickly show you guys, I've got a bunch more villagers in here now, so they could just breed up and do a bunch of stuff. I have been reading your guys' suggestions in the comments area, and they will be actioned in the next episode. Chief of which is the fact that we should put like a water trench around the outside so the baby villagers can go down and get funneled down a bit easier. The other thing I wanted to show you real quick is the fact that I have a whole bunch of villagers down here now. If we just have a quick look, you can see we've got a nitwit over there, but if we go outside, this is where they're all hanging out. Look at this. We've got a librarian with wow, that's pretty good. Respiration 3, very nice. Okay, we've got a cartographer with a 26 paper trade. That's pretty cool. I might have to trade with this guy. He might have some other really good stuff. But moving on, we have ourselves a fisherman with a 15 string trade. Very nice. 19 coal though, which is a bit on the expensive side. But the good news is, while this guy has a 20 string trade, he has a 16 coal trade, which is very, very nice. And finally, we have ourselves a farmer, which is absolutely fantastic. I need to keep this guy safe at all costs. But one thing I've noticed is the fact that slimes don't hurt villagers. So that's kind of cool. As long as this place is always lit up, they shouldn't ever die, hopefully. So yeah, and also I've got a chicken down here. My crazy chicken lady instincts are starting to kick in. Oh dear. But anyways, guys, like I said, we're going to be touring Welsknight's base, and I'm going to be showing him my base as it stands currently. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching, and before we do that, we've got the comment question of the video, which comes from Ryan66. Python, you have a double zombie spawner. You could have gotten a villager zombie from there. Unfortunately, a few updates ago, that would have been correct. I would have indeed been able to get a villager zombie from a zombie spawner. But apparently in one of the slightly more recent updates, I can't remember which update it was, like 1.10, 1.11, something like that. But apparently villager zombies actually no longer spawn from zombie spawners. It actually kind of sucks. I don't know what made Mojang make that decision, but it's not one of their better ones, in my opinion. It really, really isn't. It's nice to have a slightly easy way to get villager zombies, and, well, now you just have to get them naturally when they naturally spawn on the surface at night or in dark places, you know. You can no longer get them from spawners, so unfortunately, while I appreciate the suggestion, it's actually not something that can happen. So, yeah, it is unfortunate, but hey, what can you do? It's Mojang. They do some rather questionable things sometimes, but for the most part, they do good things. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I do hope you guys enjoy this collab thingy. Yes, drop a like rating if you do enjoy it. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in a bit.
Hello, Python, my good friend.
Hello, hello. How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
I just realised I'm being way too friendly to an OHO who isn't so much pro-NHO.
I'm opposed to people who are opposed to things.
Okay. Fair enough. So, yeah.
But I think, you know, for one episode, we should just set our differences aside and just hang out like we used to.
You know what? I would like nothing more than that. Like, just chill out with a good old drink and some pals. You know, we good.
Yeah, exactly. Just, you know, we'll go back to being deadly rivals later, but
the taxman needs a break.
Yeah, exactly. And of course I'll kill you when necessary, but today is not that day.
Fair enough. So, what are we doing today, Will?
Well, I've heard that you're doing some pretty fantastic stuff over at your base. I'd love to take a look at it.
Yeah, sure, man. So, yeah, my portal is just through here. It's actually pretty hard to miss. It's just past the Wither killing station and past this pigman here. I mean, he's clearly the general guard.
This is a beautiful, beautiful nether tunnel you have here.
Oh, I tell you, yeah, it's brilliant. I didn't even dig it out. That's the brilliant thing about it. I didn't have to do it.
Oh, that's the best. That's the best kind right there. It's tunnels that you don't have to build yourself.
Yeah, and yeah, this would be the main area of my base.
Oh, wow, that looks nice.
Currently an 81 by 81 by 24 area dug out underground. I had my own big dig going on, man. Like, if there was a block counter for the amount of blocks I dug out here, I'd say it was about 150k or so.
I'm gonna guess probably. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna trust. I don't trust my maths on camera. That's just a terrible plan.
Nah, not me, to be honest. Maybe I'm exaggerating.
I really like that though. You know what does it? It's the flare out at the top.
Yeah, man. It needed it.
Really. Oh man, that like I saw the video when it was just straight.
Yeah, just a cylindrical shape. Yeah.
And like it looked good, but that gives it that the wow factor, you know?
Yeah, man. It's the first time I've used concrete like seriously in any kind of build, and I think it's come out quite nice with the little quartz flower plant boxes as well.
Yeah, I agree. Concrete is great for this kind of modern-esque style.
Man. Yeah, man, I love it. I love the color of this particular concrete as well, the grey concrete. It's kind of similar to cyan stain clay, sort of.
Yep, I bet it would blend pretty well with cyan stained clay as well.
Yeah, it's true. I haven't tried it yet. Oh my god, there's a villager bobbing up and down in my 5-beacon setup.
He's just really excited. Oh, he's a nitwit.
Oh, what a guy. I've actually got a few more villagers roaming around. So I've got a small villager breeder set up top, and I've got like a funnel system, so they drop directly down into this pool here, and then they just like go out. And
cool.
Yeah. So if we head all the way up top, I mean, there's not really too much to show, you know. We've got the town square down there, and I'm intending
it transitions to lava.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying maybe I should make a decision to go with either or instead of both. I don't know. We've got fire spread turned off, so lava isn't actually that deadly anymore. So,
man, what I wouldn't have given to have fire spread turned off last season when I was using lava my entire.
Oh, tell me about it. So, yeah, you see this front area here. You got like a sticky out area. That's actually concealing a little mini slime block launcher. Oh, get off me. There you go.
A mini slime block launcher?
Oh, hello. Ah, you do not bother. Get off me. There you go.
Nice.
Yes, if we continue up the staircase here, we're going to come across a little player slime block launcher, which will launch us up to the top. And then, whee, there we go.
Oh, I see. Going up the stairs in the inside.
Yeah, that's right.
I see. I was looking outside. I was like, I don't see a slime block launcher, man.
Yeah. Now, I apologize in advance because your eyes are probably going to be burning from how ugly this entire thing is. But, you know, it's just a temporary little thing going on here. Oh, hello. Who's doing that? Go on, get out of here. Yeah, I got a mob problem.
It happens.
Yeah, so this is actually Impulse's design. Like, I saw a tutorial from him, like, from 2 years ago, and I'm quite surprised it still works.
It's an old design, but I mean, if it ain't broke,
yeah, tell me about it, man.
Don't fix it, man. This design still works. This is the one I use in my single player, or at least I did before I realized that villagers are a hassle and kind of stopped.
Oh, tell me about it. They are such a hassle. Like, I got these villagers here, the starter ones here from Tango, so you know, huge credit to him for that. But yeah, it does the job. Every now and again, there's a few villagers.
And a random iron golem just chilling.
Yeah, so I had a suggestion in my comments area saying that the iron golems kind of draw villagers to them, and I don't know if that's the case. I feel like it might be working, but I've no way of telling for sure, really.
I've never heard that. I mean, not that I am one of the great technical minds in the server, mind.
Nah,
so,
you and me both, man.
I mean, I'd be asking someone who knows better than me, but I don't think that's true. However, he does make a good decorative piece. You should name him.
Ooh, I should. I need a name for him.
Call him like the Iron Giant.
The Iron Giant.
The Tin Man.
Tin Man. Oh, the Wizard of Oz. Oh, that's brilliant. I should totally name him that, actually.
Yeah. And why not? I mean, you know, I don't think he actually serves that purpose. I'm sure someone in our comments section will let us know, but that would be the first I'd heard of it. I think you've been had. I think you've been had, man.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, the idea is, the little bit, you probably know how it goes. Baby villagers come up here, they grow up, they go up the water stream, and then flow down here, and then they fall down into the pool.
Yeah, water slide.
And then it also doubles up as a pool for me to jump down into, because it's so satisfying doing so.
It's like a water park.
Yeah, there's nothing like a refreshing dip in the pool. Oh, this is another problem I have. I've inadvertently made a mini slime farm. I've got so many slime balls here, it's actually kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, you're gonna... yeah, slime. That's the downside to building large open areas underground, or even just underground in general.
Yeah.
Slimes. Like, and the only way you could prevent it would be to find that chunk and basically slab or carpet, like that whole chunk.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping that when I start building stuff, it'll reduce the amount of spawnable spaces there, love, and that should lessen the problem. It won't rid it, but it'll lessen it.
Yeah, it'll lessen it, but it won't completely fix it. You're just gonna basically, if you want to get rid of it entirely, slabs or carpets.
Yeah, nah, that
around
makes sense.
That chunk. Although then again, a chunk isn't that much space, so you know, a couple of houses there with some carpets on the interior, and done.
That should do the job nicely. So yeah, this was kind of in the way of the little town square road I've got going on here. It's a skeleton spawner, the only one in range here. And I decided maybe I could just make a mini spawner out of it. Nothing too, you know, high powered or fancy. Just something to get a steady supply of bones every now and again.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and you'll be over in this area pretty regularly, I assume. So
yeah, yeah.
You know, a little bit of a trickle. Just make a simple. Honestly, you could just dig it down, make it a black room, and
yeah,
done.
pretty much.
You know?
Simple build.
Yep.
And then probably the final thing would be the main article itself, the penta spawners. 3 spider spawners, 2 zombie spawners.
Okay. And trapdoors.
Yeah, I use trapdoors. Probably could use something better to try and get XP. I mean, temporarily what I'm doing is I just open it up.
Is this where they all pop from? Right here, right over here?
The zombies all come down this side, yeah. This little XP platform, if I flick this, it will go away and it will become AFK. So everybody will wind up dying, apart from people who are armored. And then the little platform...
Oh, that's right. You said it was no skeletons. It's just zombies and spiders, right?
Yeah, unfortunately so. Tango's pretty lucky. He's got himself a bunch of skeleton spawners with this one, but none for me. And then this side is all spiders. Sweeping Edge is quite a good enchantment when it comes to these dudes, so if I get like 30 spiders along here, I could just like two-shot them all.
Do you know how to, you know the entity cramming?
Yes, it is, what, 25 entities per chunk or something like that?
Yeah, 25, and they'll start killing each other per block. Did you know? Well, and I don't know if you'll ever surpass that here, but you want to know a cool trick?
Ooh, yes, I would like to know tricks.
Let me... Okay, let me show you this. Oh, I broke your farm. I broke it. I fixed it.
Oh, such a mechanic.
So check this out, right? Take a ladder.
Yeah.
Put one here.
Okay.
And here. Done.
Really? How does that work?
Basically they will like bounce off when enough get in there. They'll like bounce off the ladders, and they won't recognize it. I saw it in I think it was a Nembon. If you know who Nembon is, he's the guy who designed a bunch of fancy things like my mob farm and stuff. But now if you sit here long enough, if enough of them get in there, they shouldn't actually start killing each other. They'll like they'll think they're occupying a bigger space than they are. Like it's a little. It's one of those weird things that just works because it does, but...
That's brilliant. Yeah. I did not know that. I learned something new today.
There you go.
Oh, man, I need to empty these chests. They're just, like, entirely full of drops. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, and the thing with zombies is, like, you really don't have any good drops for the most part. Chainmail, I suppose, is kind of useful.
Yeah, I mean, I just smelt down the armor
decorating.
for the most part. I mean, it's not the best way to do things, but, you know, just nuggets here and there. Does
Yeah,
the
the
job.
chainmail is useful for decorating, putting on armor
yeah.
stands. But
Yeah.
other than that, eh.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
kind of the reason I built the villager breeder, because I want a bunch of clerics and whatnot, so I can, you know, so I can trade them, and some fishermen, so I can trade string.
Yeah, actually, then the rotten flesh would be useful, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that was a plan anyway. 'Cause, I kind of want to make an entire emerald beacon at some point. I think that would be
Very
awesome.
nice.
I've never done
Very
that
nice.
before.
Also, I see your beautiful storage system over here.
Yeah, it's it is a beautiful storage system. Eventually, I want to make some sort of. I don't want to make like a massive chest build like Biffa did in the last season, but maybe like a scaled down version of it, perhaps. I don't know. I want some sort of storage system going on.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll think of something.
Yeah,
For sure.
I've got plenty of space here. Like I intend on putting some bigger builds in the sort of centerpieces here. So if you've ever played like City Skylines, you know that you'd put like bigger builds in the center, right? And then a bunch of residential stuffs on the outside. That's kind of what I'm aiming for here.
Gotcha. Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's Doc talking to Tango. Yeah, I mean, I should probably say hi.
Everybody join now. Brilliant.
But anyway, yeah, this is cool. This is really cool.
Yeah,
I came over here at some point for some reason. I forget what it was. I think I was looking for your pentaspawner actually, because I was trying to see if you had any something. I don't remember what. Might have been string.
Yeah, man. At the very least, if you come down here, one of these chests. This one down here has got a whole bunch of string. I have been using some of it for wool, but
well,
you know.
now I have my own mob farm that is wonderful for producing drops. But at the time, I was like, I couldn't find my. Like I could see your beacons.
Yeah, but I didn't have a proper base
But
entrance yet.
I couldn't find the entrance, and I was like, if I go wandering through these caves, I'm just gonna get lost. So,
Oh yeah.
never mind. I'll just come back and visit another day when you're home.
Nice one. So yeah, I think that's just about it in terms of the little tour. Is there anything else that you wanted to do? Maybe show me your base or something?
Sure, we could do that.
Okay.
Yeah, come with me.
And
where's
you'll
your
see.
portal? Oh, portal's over here. Haha.
Yes. Brilliant.
Yes, I have many things at my base, and many of them are unfinished. So don't judge me.
So I mean, I'm the pinnacle of unfinished. It's all good.
I will say that my nether tunnel is gorgeous.
Ooh.
It's absolutely beautiful.
I look forward to it.
Yeah, like, look at this.
Oh
Most
my word.
Beautiful nether tunnel ever.
It's 1 block long. How do you do that? That's incredible.
Magic.
Oh, so brilliant.
Now, you know the advantage to making a base. Oh, sleep. Oh no, where bed?
Stress
Bed, where you be? Oh, whew. That was a close one.
Wow, that's looking a lot different from when I first saw it. It's like all one type of block.
Do you? Well, here. Let's start over this way.
Oh my word, you have been going to town on this.
I've done a few things.
Jeez, that's amazing.
So is it this way? Yeah, this way. I think.
Wow.
This may not be the correct. Just kidding, not this way. These walls like just went up today, so
oh yeah.
I'm still figuring out where they are.
Dude, this
but
is
over
crazy.
here, yeah, it's coming along. It's like the idea is for it to be I'm not going to say completely historically accurate castle because it is Minecraft after all, but definitely historically inspired.
Yeah, yeah.
There's going to be a lot of historical. It's going to be certainly some fantasy, but I don't want it to be completely unrealistic either. So
yeah.
So this is going to be the main gate right here. This will be the main entrance, right? This just went up within the last 2 days. The gate, the actual towers here went up yesterday, and then the walls and this little section up here went up today, like hours ago.
Yeah, I love the pathway design. I don't think I've seen this kind of combo before. It's sort of modern but ye olde at the same time.
Yeah, well, I'm using so much stone in the build
Yeah, you need
because I
some
mean,
variation, yeah.
well, yeah, and I mean it's a castle, so like your options for building it are very limited. You
Yeah.
know, because I mean you basically got stone, and then like the only other thing that would be realistic would be like brick, but brick is such an ugly block.
Yeah, tell
Like
me about it.
it just clashes with everything, and it doesn't have walls or fences or anything like that. So I mean, stone, I'm kind of stuck with stone, which I'm perfectly fine with because I love building with stone.
Yeah, me too.
But I needed a way to differentiate the paths without making them completely unrealistic either, because I can't foresee like the main roads in a castle city being made of just dirt. I feel like they'd be at least some sort of paved road of some sort. So this is kind of what I came up with, and I think it works.
I think it works.
It's not like super modern, but it's lighter than the walls, and it separates itself from the walls because it's different blocks.
Yeah, it's lighter, like you say. Variation upon it.
But we're gonna have. Do you have the? Well, you know what? We'll take a look at it from the castle once we get there, or from the keep once we get there, because this whole giant area is going to be the castle, and that building over there is the keep. That's one building within the castle.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's going to be a big project. It's going to be a very big project. The idea is that this is going to be the project that takes all season. So.
Oh man, I look forward to it.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it quite a lot actually. I'm having a lot of fun with it. But up here, this is the keep. This is kind of the main base at this point, and I think it's pretty much structurally complete at this point.
Oh, that's really clever.
Yeah,
like the fences slot into the little. That is brilliant. I never thought of that.
Yeah, I thought it was too. I learned that from Andy is Yoda.
That's brilliant. Good job.
He and I did like a little village gatehouse build thing together, and he used that for the portcullis, and I was like, how have I never thought of that? But I'd say at this point the castle or the keep is structurally complete for the most part. Just need to act. I see my lighting needs a little bit of work. Okay, well, I'll fix it later.
Yeah.
But I think it's structurally done. Like for the most part, all the hallways are in place, all the walls, stuff like that. I just need to go through and actually like do the interiors and add the details and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So,
man,
and that'll take some
I'm getting
time.
A real like Merlin Camelot vibe from this place. It's brilliant.
That's kind of what I was going for to an extent. But there's a lot of little like historical things in this castle that are very historically accurate with like the way that it's laid out and the design of the walls and ceilings and all that kind of stuff.
Nice.
Like, for example, you'll see that this roof up here is not made of stone, but it's made of wood because you wouldn't be able to support the stone.
That's right.
The castle would collapse. So like little things like that. There's a lot of that in this castle. Little details. But out here, this is kind of the first level of the battlements, right? And from up here, you can kind of see the scale of the project. Like, it's going to take a while.
Yeah. Oh my lord. So I'm assuming the dirt is pathways and then the stone is buildings, or is it the other way around?
The dirt is pathways or roads, and the stone is where the walls are going to go.
Ah, right, okay.
And then there will be buildings, on the roads, obviously.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. Nice one.
Although I haven't decided yet, like how I'm going to section it off as far as like residential and all that kind of stuff. But I'll figure that out as I go. It's all good. Over here, if you stand up and look out over there, you see where that island is that's all deforested?
Yeah, little flower.
So that island is going to disappear, and that like bay is going to be a harbor, like a full-blown port.
Oh, you're going to build a boat in there? Like a big boat?
I think so. I think I'm going to build a couple of ships. Although that's going to be a little tricky with the time period. I need to figure out what time period I'm going for. Oh, I just realized I didn't put the crenellations on this thing yet. Oh, well, I'll do that later. But back here, this is going to be a big port area. I may use this area over here and have kind of 2 of them, but I haven't decided on that yet. But this one for sure. That island is going to go away, and we're going to have a big port right there. All of these dark oak trees are going to disappear, like entirely.
Sounds like you need a log fella.
I know, right? Like, what I really need is someone not to give me wood, but to remove all of my wood.
Remove it all.
Last season, I took all the lumber from the log fellas, and this season, I need someone to take the lumber from me.
Well, I mean, you could always hire one. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, what I will say is if you need some dark oak, feel free to, like, any dark oak trees you find, you are welcome to chop them down, because I have chests and chests of this stuff already. So, yeah.
The log fellas will be once more.
I mean, how do we always end up on opposite sides, man?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't understand. Like, we're like besties, and yet, you know, every time we have a little bit of drama, a little bit of conflict on the server, we're always on opposing teams. How does this happen?
Yeah, I know. It's like you like coffee, I like tea. I mean, oh, come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, well, I think that's kind of more of like a American versus European thing, though.
Yeah, probably,
You know?
probably.
Like, I feel like tea is like the English equivalent of coffee.
Yeah, I could agree with that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just the way it is. But anyway, so down here, let me show you some more things that I have completed in the castle, because there's some pretty cool stuff. So this is the war room.
That is. Oh yeah, I need to get one of these map wall. Yeah, I had a suggestion to put one of these on a wall.
Oh, speaking of which.
Oh, updating them. Yeah. Oh yeah, I just saw a bud pop up.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Why?
Dude, I love the helmets on the table.
Why update thing?
I don't know why I can only assume that's like armor stands being pushed down or something.
Yeah, it's armor stands, and then there's they're armor stands sitting on top of daylight sensors to get them just the right height.
Oh, that's clever. That's clever.
And then piston used to push the blocks into them.
Yeah.
So it looks like they're sitting on the table, which I think is a super cool little detail.
That is amazing. I love these little shelves as well. I wish you could like put things on display. Like I know you can in modded, like just put things on display, like just drop them down.
Oh, I know. I wish there was a spruce trapdoor.
Yeah, all the different types of wood trapdoor. Yeah, that needs to happen.
Like the trapdoors, the default ones are just
it's just
they're just not. You know, they have holes in them. Like they're just not a good texture. But it's all we have. That and iron. But yeah, I don't think iron trapdoors I think would feel very out of place. Yeah. So anyway, there's that. And then let's swing down over here.
Okie doke. Bedroom.
Here we have our little guardhouse.
Yeah.
Right? Because out here is the main entrance. So you got arrow slits in the walls that you could fire through.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So this is where the guards hang out and nap until they're waiting for something exciting to happen. You know?
Drinking their mead.
Yep, drinking their mead and pretending to be awake on guard. Down here.
Okay,
there we go.
Ooh.
This, straight ahead, this is the collection for my mob farm.
Ooh.
Which is just a general... well, yes and no. It's a general purpose mob farm.
Okay.
So any mob that is 2 blocks high or less will spawn in it. So, and then this is an item sorting system, right? So you've got bones, string, gunpowder, arrows, zombie flesh, and then these other 2 chests are just everything else.
Okay.
So that's like your spider eyes, your glowstone from the random, very small number of witches you get, any armor that were to drop, you know, any of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Ends up in these last 2 rows. It's like an overflow, basically.
Yeah, that's really awesome.
But it does get witches. I've gotten about a stack of glowstone dust from it, so not a lot, but a little bit. And I keep it off for the most part because without Optifine, it causes some like performance lag spikes client side.
Oh, really?
So I just basically turn it on when I'm actually AFKing. But I mean, it does some work for sure. I've got double chests of gunpowder, and you know,
yeah,
I mean,
that's awesome.
It's good stuff. That was a Nembon MC design as well. And then in here is my storage room.
Oh yeah, I like it. Like little banks of chests, like valuables area.
Yep.
Colored area.
Needs a little bit of expansion, but not too much. I think I'm going to add like 2 more sections. I'm going to extend it out 2 more when I need to. I'm not quite out of chests yet, but.
Oh, I take it this is like a replacement set of armor.
Yes, except for most of it has Curse of Binding on it, so it's more just for display.
Oh no.
Stuff that I found in End Cities, but I'm like, it'd be a good place to put it. So
yeah, that makes sense.
And then out here, there's a little secret entrance that isn't very secret because I always leave it open. But I can turn it off. There is a redstone switch hiding in a hole somewhere to turn it off. I don't actually know where the hole is now that I've chopped down all the trees.
Oh, nice one. So yeah, big plans for your base. I'm liking it.
Huge plans.
I'll have to drop by every now and again. I'm getting some massive inspiration from this thing, man.
Oh, absolutely. Glad to hear it. I got some cactus farm over here. I've got like 2 more things to show you. So this is the cactus farm. If you ever need cactus, feel free to swing by and grab some. No charge.
I shall. I'll probably make one of my own.
Yeah, I grossly underestimated the output of that farm. So it produces more cactus. It produces cactus faster than I can get rid of it. It's just insane. And then down here, the staircase is temporary. The staircase itself is not temporary, but the design of the staircase is temporary, obviously.
Okay.
That's still a work in progress, but this is Cane Hall, my sugarcane farm.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Holy.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
I like it. I like it a lot. It's got kind of like a gothic cathedral
feel
to it, except like wooden.
Love those little dangly lights. Really awesome.
Yeah, I just love the arches. I love the way that it turned out. But this thing produces tons and tons of sugarcane. I'm up to almost 4 double chests of sugarcane now.
That is ridiculous. Dude, this is amazing. Oh my god.
I'm loving it. Yeah, I've been busy this season.
Yeah, for sure.
Good stuff. But that's pretty much the base at this point. I have a few other things that I need to build and work on and stuff like that. But that's pretty much what I've got at the moment. Come back in a week and there'll probably be 1,000 more things.
Yeah, man. Dude, that's awesome. Well, thank you for showing me around your base, dude. That's amazing. A lot of inspiration from this place.
For sure. Glad to hang out. It's good to just hang out and be friends every now and again. We can go back to the war later.
Yeah. No man's land, no man's rule, all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Indeed.
Always good. All right, man. Well, it's been good. Nice catching up.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Back to the war. Thank you very much. All right, I'll see you later.
All right, I'll get off of my property.
I will if I can find my way out. Oh, there we are.
Good luck.
All right. See you later, and I look forward to killing you.
Yep. Have at it. Go.
I'm out of here. Oh, no! Oh, my lord. I'm actually nearly dead. No!
Going for the bow.
Oh, there we go. Oh, dear. And man. There we go. All right, man. Cheers again, dude. And I'll get my revenge someday.
It's a deal. I'll get all your stuff and throw it in the chat.
See you later, man.
See you, buddy.